So after tracking the UPS guy down for over the past 4 or 5 days, I got my submission back from ANACS. We're gonna go ahead and open it up, pull the necessary paperwork out of there, and get to looking in there. I'm pretty excited. So I guess since I've been actually waiting on this to come in, they did submit me the grades and stuff for there, and I'm actually really excited. I'm glad they did what they did, but there's a couple of extra coins in here that I'll get to whenever I open it up. Let me get everything out of it and we'll jump into it. Got the box open, had to take a chainsaw to basically get into it. Got a smaller white box that came inside, so I popped it open and it came with the list here. There's a story basically for each one of these, pretty awesome. So the first one here was going to be a 1 cent penny, and I made sure that the front one here was the penny, so we'll work down the list like we're doing here. So the first one I got is a 1964 1 cent proof penny. Now this one I've had for a while, and I actually got it out of a mystery bag. So 1964 1 cent proof, PF 68 red. So I want to say it's about 2 years ago, give or take. Looking online, folks buying the coins, and I started watching Rob Finds Treasure, and these coins were submitted to me, and the proof said that they were selling in a mystery bag. So I bought a bag. I think it was $50 the first time and $25 the second time, and this proof coin came in it. Well, anyways, I held on to it for a while. I wanted to see what it'd get out of it. Proof 68 is really nice. It's pretty high. I mean, if you're looking at any value on it, it's probably worth $125, $150, give or take. That's just kind of a broad guesstimate, but I think I've looked at them in the past a few times. All right, so going to 1970S. Now, a large date double curved clip. So the story on this 1970 is my mother-in-law, father-in-law came over. Father-in-law's mom had passed away. She had a big green jar. Probably about 12 or 15 videos back, I did one to where they bring a jar over, and it was full of pennies, probably 1,500, 2,000 pennies. And I wound up going through there and I found this penny inside of there. So 1970S 1 cent large date. So this should be it on the move here. Yep, 1970S 1 cent large date double curve clip. It's cool that it shows the grams on there after it got cut. So they gave it a 63 red. As you see on the top of there, "In God We Trust," it's clipped just a little bit. And then actually on the bottom of the coat here, you can see it's got a little clipping on the bottom of it too. A 1970S, this came out of the jar. Wow. I mean, it's just a lot of good things to go on with this coin stuff. I mean, I want to give it to the father-in-law, like I say, after grading it, after looking through and stuff. But there was another blank planchet and another clipped planchet coin that was in that jar too. So that was pretty cool. It was awesome. That's an awesome coin. All right, so number 3, that's a 1918 1 cent that I had submitted off for PCGS. I really wanted to get it in a case. It really didn't bother me if it was cleaned or whatnot, but the casing factor was a huge ordeal to me. And the fact that they call it questionable color was kind of crazy to me too. But they've got a job to do, and I completely understand. I submitted it off, wanting them to help me out, and if they couldn't, that's perfectly fine. 1918 1 cent, a 64 red. I mean, for 1918, like I said, I really just wanted to get it in something damaged, cleaned, or whatnot that'd been okay with me, but I just didn't see it being cleaned. I mean, I've seen a lot of these at coin shows that I've been to. I just drool over these cases, and I don't even basically buy anything there, which kind of sucks, but yet again, I'm still learning all this, so I just don't throw a whole ton of money down and lose it there. But anyhow, 1918, that's pretty awesome. Glad I got it. Now let's move over to the 1867 5 cent shield no raise. Down here shows machine doubling, not a repunched date. I don't think on my submission form that I put anything more than just trying to get it in a slab, basically, because I love shield nickels. I don't have a ton of them, but like I say, I was able to get this one, and I really wanted to have it cased up. All right, so they did give it details: 58 AU, 1867 5 cent, damaged clean. So the damage is actually that little kiss right there by the T. First, I thought it was like a little black mark the first I looked at it, especially in my hand. But getting it up under the scope, it looked like it was just kissed right there. It's got some toning at the top left of the coin over here, as you see. It's pretty nice. 1867, no raise. Just a gorgeous coin. It's just awesome. Shield and everything. Anyhow, oh, that's a good one there too. So moved over. Now the 1852 here we're going to next. It's a silver 3-cent piece, and it says clean. Perfectly fine. I got it at the Denver Coin Show. Been watching the Hoover Boys, and whenever they pop a Trime out, I bite my lip because I really wanted to get one of those Trimes that I don't have. It was tough for me for a while to get Flying Eagle coins that look, you know, decent for what I can get for it. So this one should be the S3C there. So silver Trimes, turn it on over. 1852, silver 3-cent, clean with a VF30 details. Tiny silver. Just awesome. I mean, trying to find one, try to find a Trime, I mean, which you can find them on websites that you're going to pay an arm and a leg for, but trying to find some of these that have at least some shield, some guts in the inside of the star there. 1852. Like I said, I love this coin, and make it even better if I was able to pull one of these out of the ground. Had to check the wife for a minute. All right, on to the next run. All right, so this is going to be 1882S clean. So I can see it being clean, but I don't have very many Morgans in the case. So this was, oh wait, that's not the Morgan. So, oh, my bad. So the 1877 Carson City, completely blew past one. She caught me off guard coming here for something. 1877 Carson City, 25 cents. So this one is what that is. 1877 Carson City, 25 cents. They graded it a VG10, which is pretty awesome. It's pretty worn down, but yet again, the coin won't get any worse than it is if, you know, if I have it in hand or leave it in the case somewhere. But having it slab, it definitely preserved a hell of a lot more. Carson City right there. Pretty worn in. I mean, a VG10 I'll completely take. That would put this coin at about 135, 150 bucks. I'd have to look it up to verify again, but pretty sure it's in that range. All right, let's move on over to 1882S clean. So yeah, this was the one I was jumping to. I don't have very many Morgans. I don't. Like I say, I get what I can whenever I'm doing my coin roll hunts, or somebody wants to trade, or one of the coworkers have something, I pick it up. But like I say, the rarities would be that SC3 that I actually picked up, and I picked up also a 2-cent piece that I just don't ever see. So anyways, 1882S cleaned. MS60 details. That's pretty wild to give it a grade actually, but noise. And see the S is right here above the D. All right, we get that one too. All right, so move over into this one here. I don't know much about 1799. I don't know much about drape bust, cap bust, stuff like that. Those older cents. I don't know much about Liberty, honestly. You see the Liberties and stuff. But it's 1799. They didn't want very much online for it. I was curious. I looked a lot of information up. I thought it had plenty of pictures and stuff. But it says not genuine, struck copy. So that's definitely going to be the coin in there. Yeah, it's in there. but can't say that I don't have quite a few fake coins. See, $1 or unit. Oh, 100 units. Okay. Anyways, pretty nice coin. Like I said, it's a restruck. Really wish I had the original one, but that's not going to be worth anything except for a good little token on the desk. All right, let's move on over to the 1969D. This we submitted as, well, the buddy, like I mentioned, he wanted to submit it as a 1969 floating roof with the no FG. And it says right here, designer's initials are weak but visible. Roof not disconnected from the excessive dye. All right, so we'll have to probably check this one under the scope. 1969D, 1 cent. They gave it a grade, 69D. And it's about normal wear. We get them out of the box up here, searching penny boxes. But you'll have the floating roof, which it kind of looks like you can see it from here. And then the no FG will be down here at the bottom corner, but possibly you can see that. Let me see if we can get something. Oh, yeah, there's something there. Yeah, oh yeah. So if you lean it, you can definitely see it a little bit on there. Let's move down here in case it's so long. FG, yeah, I mean, you can squeeze it in, but you can see it. But that's cool though. I mean, you're looking around for coins. Understandably, if you don't have anybody to go check with, or to honestly, my scope is okay. I can see good through it, but I might have hit this one time and I saw it was the floating roof. The E or the FG, I really couldn't tell much on it, but I'm trying to help him out. It's pretty awesome that he got it graded too, though. I mean, 69D, like I said, is not worse for wear, but definitely a penny. And then this right here, another 1970D, 1 cent. Shows over polished reverse dye. I guess I tried looking up some information before I even hopped on here doing the video. I don't understand what an over polished reverse dye is. I guess it's, my thoughts, somebody over cleaning it themselves, but I don't know. I wonder if that comes also from, I think there's a conversation if it actually came from the mint that way. But anyways, so that's a 1970D, 1 cent. So that should be the next one here. Yeah. Over polished reverse dye. EF40. And I want to say the same thing here. Looking for the no FG there in the floating roof. And he saw it in it. And I guess I took a gander at it too. I'm not for sure if I saw it or not in there. But anyhow, that's just another one of the coins he plopped in there. And then they gave it the FS 901 no FG. I'm blown away with this coin. 1972D 50 cent piece. So yeah, this is the one. When I saw the list, I actually gave him a call and him, and I was like, hey man, that's awesome. They gave you a 63 on that thing. Yeah. 1972D 50 cent FS no FG. So right at the bottom of the leg here and right by the feathers are where you would see the FG at, and it's not there. Let's pop it in the scope real quick. Load up. Let's go up to there, and the FG is supposed to sit right there. So it's definitely not there. Like I say, since I've had enough time to look at this list for the past week or so waiting on the coins, I said 4 or 5 days earlier, but they submit the submission form a few days before they even send these out. Anyhow, this is like a $1,500 coin. That's pretty wild. Looked it up online. I was like, man, that thing's quite a bit of money. So actually, the last $half hunt, I was actually trying to search for one of these, and I wound up getting a 1973D no FG. and a 1982P no FG, not a 72. Man, that's awesome. Well, like I mentioned, some of these I really wanted to get slab. The 1918, the shield nickel, especially that Trime, because that's awesome. I mean, that's just a crazy coin. This one, just out of curiosity, 25 cent BG10. I mean, Carson City. I don't think I have any Carson City slabbed. As I mentioned, I got a couple other coins here from the buddy, but I'm gonna have another coin box come in I guess in about a week or so. But like I said, I wanted to show you what I got. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Next video should be here in the next week, as I mentioned, for the second box. Y'all have a great day.